What's up, YouTube family? It's your boy All in One. I enjoyed yesterday. Thank you guys for subscribing, watching the video. I appreciate it. So first thing we're going to talk about today is credit. You have two type of credit scores, but the number one pick is FICO. So FICO was made in 1956, which is the Fair Isaac Corporation. So you have FICO score ranges, and it's basically five scores. So you have very poor, which is 300 to 579. Then you have fair, which is 580 to 669. Then you have good, which is 670 to 739. Then you have very good, which is 740 to 799. And then you have excellent, which is the elite. It's 800 to 850. So out of that, the very poor is 5% of Americans have that. The fair, 21%. The good, 13%. The very good, 38%. And the elite, 8 to 850, 23%. So that's FICO. So you also have Vantage Score, which is the credit bureaus making their own scores, but a lot of lenders don't use it. Everybody basically uses FICO. So from that perspective, FICO is the way to go. So when you try to find your credit score on the internet and you see Credit Karma, Sesame, and those type of apps, that is Vantage. The only score that is FICO is the FICO app or the website and Experian. That's your FICO score. Now with FICO, you have 50 different type of credit scores, not just 3. So it's not just TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. You have 50 total. And all those vary. You have a mortgage score, a car score, auto loans, and you have a credit card score, bank cards. And all those vary. So the only way you see those are on your FICO app or Experian, and which those cost. FICO is $29 a month, and Experian is $19 with the app. So it's not a bad option. I don't know where I would pay for that if I'm trying to purchase a house or a car. Then I would buy those. Personally, I do have the Experian app, but that's just me. I'm gonna keep an eye on my credit. So credit is very important. Credit has to do with your interest rates, your approval rates to mortgages, cars, credit cards, all that type of stuff. So it's very important to you and your kids. Once I go a little deeper, some more videos on how that works out. So then your score is ran on 3 essential factors that have big effects. So the first one is your payment history. That is 35% of your FICO score. The second one is your credit card utilization, which is 30%. That's 65% of your score right there by itself. Next, you have types of credit. Then you have age of credit. And then you have your mixed credit. So, and those are, type of credit is 10%. Age of credit is 15%. And your mixed credit is 10%. So that's good information to know. So out of those, your payment history is very important. Never miss a payment. It will decrease your credit score 30, 40 points if you miss a payment. You don't want that. You can put your card on automatic payments and not miss one day. I would do that if I were y'all. Second thing is the credit card utilization. This is where a lot of people mess up at. So you listen to the gurus and everybody else that said 30%. That's not true. Your best range is 2 to 7%. That's where you want to be at for the most impact on your score to rise it, not 30. I did that myself and I dropped 20 points, so I want to advise that. So that's a key part to bring your credit up quick. So the next thing is you have a credit card, your credit card due date and your credit card reporting date. This is very important. So a lot of people mess up on the credit. So your credit card due date is when you pay your lender, your banks, for your credit card. that might be, let's say, January 12th. That's when you pay your bank. But the report date is when the banks report to the credit bureaus. So that's when you got to figure out, call your bank, see both of those dates. That's very important. So suppose my card is due on the 12th. I'm not going to use my credit card again to the 15th or 16th, because if I use my card during that time frame, my credit card utilizations goes up. So when you put it 2 to 7% when you pay your bill and you use it for 3 days, you might be at 40-50% when it reports to the credit bureaus. That's going to kill your credit score. You never want to do that. So what I found a good solution is have multiple credit cards. So I think I have 7 credit cards right now. So one due on the January 12th through the 15th, I use the other card and build trust with that bank. And just keep doing that cycle over and over. You can't lose. If you're on automatic payments, you never want to be late. So that's a good method to do. That's pretty much for tonight what I'm going to talk about. But that's very important. Your due date and your report date. That is key. A lot of people mess up on that, and that affects their credit a lot. And it's not good to keep your credit amount when you pay your bill to 0. A lot of people think it is, but when the lenders look at your account and you're using 0, they think you're not using your credit. So leave 2 to 7% max. I would go 2. And thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe the video, and share it. And I appreciate y'all.